Tonight, I just thought we'd have a look at the courage to actually step in to truth. And we've talked over the past number of weeks now about some of you have expressed challenges in meeting other people who are not understanding awakeness, and so that you have to shift the way you talk to those people. Or some of you have been having clashes with others. And as we've explained, whenever there's a clash, there's resistance to what is. Whenever there's a clash, it's only a clash between two body minds. But it's time for us to really step into truth, and that is the truth of our real identity, beyond the body, beyond the mind, but as presence itself, as that sense of being, that sense of aliveness, which is ever and always present. And it's the unchanging aspect of aliveness. Mind will change, body will change. It will go from, being a little child to growing old and fading and dying. Body changes. Mind can change as the different patterns are taken on, different belief systems at different times, depending on, the influences that are there, and the patterns of childhood, the patterns of adulthood, until we see through the veil, until we see that these are just patterns. These are just identifications. These are just passing, changeable patterns. When presence, when the sense of being is there, that's the one thing, the one sense of being that was there when you were a child, a teenager, a young adult, an older person. That sense of being, which is completely natural, there's nothing extraordinary about it. That relaxed sense of being that's always and ever there. If we can just allow that to be our normal and enjoy, obviously it's wonderful to have this body in a healthy state, because it's like having a Porsche, having a good car to drive. If we can just hold the truth and step into truth and let go of that body-mind patterning, which, I had quite a few clients this week, and the patterning has always been, I'm not good enough, which is simply a pattern, because in that true presence, in that sense of being where we all meet as one, there's no not good enough, there's no levels, all is perfection. And that channel on the divine radio is always playing, ever available. It's the extraordinary ordinary. And initially, to come to that place where the patterns are thin enough to be seen through, practices can be incredibly helpful, whether that's meditation, whether that's some form of deprogramming, like tapping. There's so many different therapies. But once seen through, once we see through the patterns, then that is the real beginning of awakeness.